Aloha Cancer, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly, coming to you with your 2021 general reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I want to thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for those of you who have given me a donation. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Just press the subscribe button, click the bell button. All of those things help my channel to grow and expand, as well as leaving me a comment and sharing. Those things also help. For private readings, please do go to my website, www.thewhisperingdragonfly.com. There you can find private reading and energy alignment session information, as well as in the description box below. There will be information on how to get private reading. Aloha Cancer, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your 2021 general reading. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you to all of those who have blessed me with a donation that's enabled me to get some beautiful cards to use on the channel. So I very much appreciate that. I appreciate all the comments and your support. That helps me to grow the channel, helps me to see your feedback, and also for YouTube's algorithm to pick things up however the computers do what they do, right? So thank you so much. Let's get into your reading. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, like I said, and this is for a general reading for 2020. So what we're going to do is look at the Keepers of the Light card and the Dragon Oracle cards as your guides for the year. We're going to look into a general read and general overview of your love and relationships, as well as your spirit side, and then a monthly and quarterly overview. So it's a pretty detailed reading, but we're just going to get right on into it, okay? So we've got two cards of each that have come out, so let's look at them. Okay, so we have from the Keepers of the Light, we have the Miriam, Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Okay, and then we have Serapis Bay, which is Ascension. I believe another group got this one. I can't quite remember. It might have been Capricorn. It says, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. Okay, so these two energies are going to be where a good portion of your energy is going to be in the year 2021. So you're really going to be moving farther in your ascension process, Cancer, as well as sacred vision. So you're going to be really seeing things and learning your lessons through bringing your vision higher, ascending your vision into that unconditional love, into the sacredness. Forgiveness is going to happen. The light is here. So some of you may have been really going through it in 2020, Cancer. And this is saying that you're really moving into lighter times. Excuse me with the throat and things. On the Big Island, the volcano erupted, and so we've had some like a little bit of fog here on Kauai. So excuse me if I sound a little funny. Okay, and so then we have, for your dragons, we have the Black Dragon. Okay, Black Dragon cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. That's perfect with this, okay? So in the year 2021, Cancer, the Black Dragon's going to help you, to comfort you, so that you can rest, so that you can really go through that divine transformation, the ascension. And then we have the Emerald Dragon here. Emerald Dragon brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming, just like this ascension. The light is coming. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. Okay, you are really, really ascending, Cancer. And so for those of you who are already spiritual or in spiritual practices, you're going to grow further in that. For those of you who are just waking up and looking at these kind of channels, you're really going to wake up into higher learnings of yourself, that fifth dimensional energy, which is the sacred vision, which is the unconditional love, okay? Excuse me. And you have a lot of healing and forgiveness that is happening. So the things that happened to you in the past, I feel like for some of you, it was heartache or betrayal, because Spirit's showing me those words. And some of you have had, it's weird they're saying this, a hard time at home, okay? And so, so they're saying that that's lifting, that you are coming into a time of healing, ascending beyond those kind of earthly problems, and allowing yourself to be in your true form. And you came in as a Cancer, and so Cancers have that watery vision. You have the emotions, you have the abundance there, okay? You have the intuition, and Spirit's really wanting you to move further and higher into that in 2021. Okay, so for love and relationship, we're going to use the Lover's Oracle and the Whispers of Love cards. I meant to only pull one card of each. You got 5 cards total. So here we go. So for love and romance, general overview. We have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Okay. From the Whispers of Love, you got choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. And be supportive. And this is make a genuine effort to show that you care. So I feel like there's a couple of messages coming through. I feel like those 4 messages are both for yourself, Cancer. So allow yourself to choose loving thoughts about yourself, to choose love in your own self-talk. Be supportive of yourself, okay? Do acts of kindness. Give yourself some gifts. And that's also a blueprint of what you do with others. So I feel like for some of you, there has been some, because there is resentment and forgiveness that is coming up for 2021. So some of you have maybe had a heartbreak or had some situations previously where even if you've dated, I feel like this is for a portion of you. I feel like you really had your heart broken with someone that you thought was the one, okay? And you maybe have dated since, but haven't really given your all. You haven't really given of yourself fully. And Spirit's saying now it's time to give of yourself. It's almost like some of you either didn't date anyone since then, or you went through the motions of dating, but you really weren't in it, okay? And now this is saying, let go of that resentment of the past. It was there to help you to learn about yourself, how to give yourself the love that you were looking for, so that now you can do that. So let's just be simple this year, okay? Choose to be kind. Choose to, if you care for someone, whether they be love or just someone that you love, like family, give them a little gift. Give them a token of your appreciation. Be supportive. Be the cheerleader this year, both for yourself and others. Because I do feel like things are opening for you, Cancer, but it does take letting down that resentment. In your spiritual walk, we're going to look at 2 cards here. We have the Starseed Oracle, and we have the Secret Language of Light. And there's actually 2 cards of those that came out. So we have the Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. Okay, so you're really going through this ascension process. Let's see if I can see how those waters there have like the little galactic waters. So you're going through this ascension process. You're really bringing unconscious things to light this year. You also got nourish, which, what are we saying with the black dragon? Nourish yourself. Okay, let those resentments go. Nourish yourself and others. Be supportive, Cancer. And then we have, and look at that. This star looks like that Star of Bethlehem. And we just had the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction that looked just like that. So it's right on time, okay? And it's really saying to nourish yourself because things are changing. Things are looking up. You also got joy. So in your spiritual walk this year, it's about joy. It's about seeing the potential in things, in people, in opportunities that are coming to you, whether this be relationally, in your health, in your workplace. Okay, nourish is the word. And Cancer, by nature, you guys are the great nourishers of the zodiac, okay? Like, you're the mothers. No matter if you're male or female, doesn't matter. You have that mothering and nurturing energy. They're saying nourish yourself back to health. Be in water. Allow the unconscious to become conscious. Release that resentment, knowing that that relationship or that person or family member that you feel like you've been in fight with, that energy of resentment and holding on is only hurting you. Okay, and so to forgive them frees up all of this energy for you to be in joy. Okay, and they really want you to be in joy this year because they're bringing healing and cosmic abundance. Cosmic abundance means in every area of your life. Spirit's saying, we are about to bless you, Cancer. You know, so the price to pay is to let go of the resentment, to let go and forgive. And that opens the space for the universe to really bless you. Some of you may have been dealing with some health issues as well this past year. Excuse me. Things of the throat. My left ear just popped. As well as some of you, I'm hearing addictions and digestion issues, so things of the stomach. And so they're saying, you know, I'm not a medical doctor, so of course, obviously get medical advice, but they're saying the healing's coming on multiple levels, okay? So as you forgive and nourish yourself, this healing is happening for you in your mind, body, spirit, okay? And it's going to change your energy. I feel like many of you are going to be getting a much higher level of energy back, where I feel like you once were very vibrant. Like, I feel like 2020 and some previous years, you kind of had some harder times and weren't as vibrant as you used to be or have as much physical energy. And they're saying they're going to give you more physical energy as you're ascending, but they do want you to rest, relax, take periods of action, and then take that same period of action to rest. So they're saying you're going through this ascension process, so don't so they're saying avoid working too much, okay? So it's like make sure that you're balanced. Don't overextend yourself, Cancer. I feel like, because sometimes some of you can kind of be workhorses, okay? Like not meaning to, like, but you just kind of get going, and but it's necessary now to take a balanced approach. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay. So let me just get this all set up here, get the cards on the table, and we'll go through each month, okay? And then these guys, 1, 2. Okay, perfect. So in January, we have the 9 of Pentacles. This says that you have been on a long journey. You have invested well, okay? This is talking about that fortune coming in, okay? So this is a time where you have made good decisions. You're at an opening of the door for finances. So where finances may have been a struggle in 2020, in January, you're going to start to see the turnaround for your finances, for your energy. Okay. And so that's saying you've invested well, you've done the work, and then now you have all of this to harvest. Okay. So some of you may not see how you're going to harvest that. Some of you, it might be a new job coming in, a new opportunity, something different than you may have expected. But this is showing that there's going to be an influx of income coming in for you in the month of January. In February, we have strength. This is the card of Leo. This strength is going to come through kindness. The deer in Native American lore, I guess you could say, or Native American medicine, is gentleness. Okay, so through gentleness and kindness, that's your strength. So I feel like for some of you, there may be communications or situations that are happening in the month of February, possibly with the family member or ex that you had resentments towards, or you're just choosing to let that go. And now it's showing that you have the strength to do this. So for those of you who have been really going through it, I feel like for a portion of you, what I'm feeling is like you had a really bad breakup. So in that love and relationship kind of area, there's this strength in February that you have the strength to really let it go. You have the strength to go through that, okay? Because things are looking up. In March, we have the Chariot, so there is swift movement that's happening, okay? So you're moving towards this new way of thinking. You're ascending, okay? The Chariot also brings you in information. The Chariot helps you to like move forward in a new way. And I also feel like you're kind of coming into your own, because the Chariot is the card of Cancer, okay? And so in March, you're coming into your own in some way. There's some movement with something that there's like a swift change and a swift balancing that's happening in your life in March. It may be having to do with this new job or new opportunity that comes in at the beginning of the year in January. And in April, we have Six of Wands. Six of Wands tells of a victory. Okay, this is showing that you're going to get some recognition, some communication, some passion. There's going to be people behind you. So and for some of you, you may be growing your own business starting in January, because I feel like you've invested well and have been working on a project, or there's an opportunity coming to you that is the time of harvest. So there's an influx or of income, and then you're working on it the first quarter here. And then we have April, you've got this Six of Wands, so you're going to get the recognition that you were looking for, okay? And that you feel like, Cancer, that for some of you, I feel like you've been overlooked, or you've been protecting yourself, because look at the top of this wand is the rune of protection, right? And so, you know, you have been protecting yourselves in a lot of ways, but you're coming out as the champion, okay? You're coming out victorious. In May, we have Justice. And I do like to read this on this card because it's probably hard to see. I'm going to try to get it as close as possible. It says, by the Queen, a proclamation. Now know ye that we are graciously extending our grace and mercy to grant our free royal pardon. All sentences are to be commuted by Her Majesty's command. Okay, so this is saying, this is that release. This is in May, you're really going to be releasing. For some of you, justice is always about balance, but it's through grace and mercy and kindness to yourself and then to others. You're really going to be releasing that kind of negative energy. For some of you that have had some law stuff going on, for some, that breakup may have been a divorce. There's justice coming to you. There is a pardon of sorts, okay? You're getting justice and a balance for past actions. You're getting a balance from good work from before. I feel like you've had a time where someone like kind of slandered you or took advantage of you, and now you're coming into justice. You're being pardoned of all of that heavy burden, because remember, your main energies this year of 2021 Cancer is Ascension and Sacred Vision. Okay. And then June, we have King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is at mastery of values and currency. Okay, so King of Pentacles is someone who's very, very good with their money, possibly entrepreneur. Okay, so this is someone who in June may be coming into your life that's going to help you to work your business. For those of you who have started your own business, this could be a partnership with a King of Pentacles, okay, so with someone who's rather maybe wealthy. This is a general reading, not so much a love reading, so take that as you will. So what resonates with you, okay? But this King of Pentacles is someone you may be entering into a further area of your own entrepreneurship or your own understanding of values and currency. But I do feel like for many and most of you, it's going to be that there's someone entering your life who is going to be of great value and support. This could be someone who is a mentor financially, a mentor in values and currency. And for some of you, it could be a wealthy man or woman. Doesn't matter the gender on this, okay? In my astrology, I'm a King of Diamonds on my birthday, okay? So it doesn't matter whether you are or King of Pentacles. Doesn't matter whether you are male or female on that, okay? July, we have Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. I do feel like you have, we don't always know where the wheel is going to take us, but it is movement and change, and so it's really coming out on top for you here. We have August, we have Queen of Swords, okay? So in this, I feel like you are coming into this energy. Queen of Swords can kind of seem a little bit cold sometimes, but what it is the swords are at mastery of themselves and their environment. So the Queen of Swords has learned to master herself through fighting battles, through fighting through something that's really hard, and that comes under strength. So in this part of the year and in this cycle, you're really coming into your own power. Whether you're male or female, you're presenting as the Queen of Swords. Now, for some of you, there may be a Queen of Swords energy that is presents themselves in August, but I feel like for most of you, it is you coming into your own energy and you moving through those harder battles and learning how to stand in your own power. For some of you, that does have someone coming in. This might be someone who's, you know, I don't want to say a shadier character, but a shadier character, if you will. But for the most part, I like to keep my readings light. So for the most part, I do feel like most of you have this learning how to control the emotions in order to balance yourself, okay? September, we have Ten of Swords, okay? So Ten of Swords can be that backbiting, kind of heavy burden, stabbed in the back situation. For many of you, I feel like you're learning how to move past that, okay? For some of you, there might be some people in the workplace or the business, Cancer, that you have built. For those of you that are resonating with building your own business, there might be people that you find out like that you have to fire, okay? Because that's a very specific message, but I feel like there may be some people that just are not a good fit, or you find out that they're just being a little bit unsavory, especially since this like previous energy the month before. And so in 2021, so much is changing astrologically for all of us. So what I'm saying to most of the signs is just really pay attention this year, be aware, and any contracts that you sign, pay attention to that. Like, just really be on awareness, okay? When you're doing business, just because there's so much that's shifting and changing. But for most of you, I feel like this is you learning to let go of those burdens, learning to let go of the backstabbing and the swords in your back from the past, because remember, you're ascending. So this might be, I do feel like for a lot of you, this might be where some of the people in your life that maybe have been in your life for a long time are being removed. And what Spirit's saying is we're going to remove certain people. Okay, so like old friends, like you're changing so much that this year, that September, I feel like you're really coming into a space where it's like you might be finding out some information about old friends or other things that just no longer vibrates with you. So this is saying we're cutting out what no longer serves you. So you might be entering into a whole new tribe of people. So just understand that as things change, so does your friendship, so does the people that are in your inner circle. And so September, there'll be a change with that. October, we have Temperance. So again, this is about change and balance, okay? Temperance talks of patience. It's saying be patient with yourself. And October. Be patient with yourself in October, because you are moving into a whole new way of seeing things. And this is saying there's a balancing occurring. So there's going to be a great balance in your life. November, we have the moon. Card of Cancer here. I see you down there. And so the moon speaks of illusion, or seeing beyond the illusion or the veil. And so I feel like in November, you're going to have information where you are seeing beyond the veil. You are seeing beyond the illusion in many areas of your life. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be truth that comes to the table. I feel like this is all a result of the good work that you do for the whole year. And it's going to help you in December, 8 of Cups, to walk away from the things that no longer serve your heart, to walk away from the things that no longer bring you joy. Okay, I feel like you're just going to be ready to move into a new journey of your heart and emotion. So you've gone through this whole healing process. There's a lot of new that's occurring. There's a lot of new energy, ideas that are happening in 2021. Okay, and I really feel like Cancer, you're really clearing things out so that you're moving towards your heart's desire. Okay, first quarter of the year, you have 2 of Pentacles. So yes, this is going to be balancing. He's kind of juggling things here, but he's juggling it on solid ground. Okay, so notice how they've got these teacups in the storm, but look where his foot is. Okay, so yeah, he might be juggling your work-life balance, and some of you are building that new business. There's lots of changes that are happening in the first quarter of your 2021, Cancer. And they're saying this is also the card of the wheeler dealer. This is the card of making connections in the business world so that you can move into abundance. And so they're saying you're going to have this, because it's like you have strength in the middle of that first quarter. So you have the strength to balance this out. A great balancing is occurring for you this year. Yeah, we have the Hanged Man, second quarter here. This is 6 of Wands, Justice, and King of Pentacles. This is saying, I'm seeing this in a positive way, because you're going to finally get recognition and justice and King of, and that person coming in. So it's saying surrender. Okay, so there may be a surrendering that occurs in that second quarter where you just surrender. You surrender your thoughts, you surrender for those of you in legal stuff, there might be like a compromise that happens that maybe feels like you're surrendering to something at the time, but what it actually does is creates this victory for you. Okay, it actually gets your power back. It actually may even bring you in some more money, because we've got this King of Pentacles here. Okay, so there's a surrender that's occurring, but it's a surrender that's going to bring light to you. Okay, it's a surrender that's going to bring justice to you. Second quarter. Third quarter, we have 8 of Pentacles. You are doing the work. Okay, so we've got Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords, 10 of Swords. So notice how he's drawing, but every time I see this, like he's working on his new project, but every time I see this, this also kind of looks like a broom to me, even though it's not. And so I feel like you're really doing that clearing process. You're really learning, because notice he's putting all these sacred symbols on here. You're really learning, and it's saying you're going to put in the work. And so, yeah, this 10 of Swords is like you're getting those people out who have been hanging on to your energy, or who aren't working in your business, because you Cancer, are really putting in the work. You're putting in the work and effort to better yourself in all ways. And then fourth quarter, we have Knight of Cups. That's beautiful. For those of you who are looking for love, this Knight of Cups is coming in to offer you their cup. For those of you who are not, this is information on your heart's desire. This is an offer, okay? This is an offer of love. So this could be an offer from, if you're not looking for love and romance, it could be an offer in the way of, in business, of something that's going to really make your heart sing. And it's something and someone who would like a longer term. And so the result of you seeing through the illusions and having that patience and that balancing and walking away from those, old cups that are a shut door, is opening the door for this Knight of Cups to come in. Okay, so those of you looking for love and romance, I feel like the last quarter of the year, there's a balancing that's occurring in order to allow you to have that. Okay, so you guys, these are your messages, Cancer, for 2021. Thank you so much. I hope that covered everything for you, and until next time, aloha.